Yo, what up, man? It's your boy, Sister Suicide Ace 29, back with another video. Oh, man, make sure you smash that like button or that dislike button. You already know the freaking vibes. All right, man, let's get to it. NBA news right now. Lakers has announced that 2 players has been tested for the COVID-19 virus, okay? So 2 players. Remember, they played the Nets. I think the Nets was the last team that they played. So, the Nets, 4 players of the Nets, Kevin Durant was one of them. And now they have 2 players that has it with the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be like that everywhere, y'all. You already know. So there's no reason to panic. You already know it's going to be everywhere. All right, it's going to be everywhere. So it's something to think about, man, about how did it really start? How did this virus start? I know they say it started in China, but China said that the US was over there and they did it. All right, something is up with this. Something is up with this. I just want y'all to know that. All right. So let's get to reading this real quick to be up out of here. Coronavirus. Lakers announced 2 players have tested positive for COVID-19. 2 Los Angeles Lakers players tested positive for virus. The team has confirmed the name of the players were not named public, and they are in the midst of 14 days self-quarantine. The tests were taken by the Lakers on Wednesday and were administered entirely within the players' cars, according to Dave McMenamin of ESPN. The Lakers took the test after superstar Kevin Durant and 3 other members of Brooklyn Nets tested positive of the coronavirus on Tuesday. The Lakers were the last team to play the Nets before the season was indefinitely suspended, as Brooklyn bested Los Angeles 104-102 last Tuesday night. The Lakers released the following statement on Thursday. Following the Brooklyn Nets players testing positive for COVID-19 because of Los Angeles Lakers players were exposed to them during our game against the Nets on March 10th, our team physicians and public health officials recommended coronavirus testing for the players. We learned today that 2 Lakers players have tested positive. Both players are currently asymptomatic and quarantined and under the care of the 2 team physician. All players and members of the Lakers, our staff, are being asked to continue to observe self-quarantine and shelter-at-home guidelines, closely monitor their health, consult with their personal physicians, and maintain constant communication with the team. The health and well-being of our players, our organizations, our fans, and all those potentially impacted by this situation is paramount. As always, we appreciate the support of our fans, family, and friends, and wish everyone affected by the virus a speedy recovery. All right. The list of NBA numbers to test positive for the virus continues to grow. As of Thursday, there have been 14 confirmed or reported cases spanning 7 different teams. According to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, 8 of the league's 30 teams have undergone team-wide testing. The teams that are publicly known are the Jazz, Thunders, Raptors, Nets, Lakers, and Sixers. The Raptors came back with the negative test results. While some have been frustrated with the ease of which NBA teams seem to be acquiring the test, considering its lack of widespread availability, NBA spokesman Mike Bass made the argument that ESPN's Ramona Shelburne that the test players across the league's landscape is essential. Public health authorities and the team doctors have been concerned that giving NBA players direct contact. Hold on real quick. Oh, that hurts. Okay. All right, here we go. Where we at? Where do we go? Oh, yeah, direct contact with each other and close interaction with the general public. In addition to their frequent travel, they could accelerate the spread of the virus, Bass said. Following 2 players testing positive last week, others were tested and 5 additional players tested positive. Hopefully, by these players choosing to make their test results public, that they have drawn attention to the critical need for young people to follow CDC recommendations in order to protect others, particularly those who underlying health and conditions in the elderly. NBA team facilities will reportedly be closed to players and team staff beginning on Friday in order to dry the curb of the outbreak of the virus. During this time, players are able to travel outside of the city where they play, but must remain in the country. Despite this, Silver remains optimistic that the season can still be salvaged to an extent. I'm optimistic by nature, and I want to believe we're going to be able to salvage the least portion of the season, Silver said. Again, I say we've done new and creative things in the past. We experimented with this year All-Star game with a unique ending. We talked about playing tournaments for going into the playoffs. There may be other things we can do with the format. I know I've heard from a lot of players. It's been less than a week. They're going stir crazy. They want to play. They want to compete. We're going to try by every means we can to play basketball again. But the safety and health of our players and fans is first. While the return to basketball this season will be great, it's obviously secondary to the health of the safety of the teams, players, and fans. NBA will certainly explore all possible avenues when it comes to getting back on the floor. But the situation is fluid and something that the league can't control like everyone else. They just have to hope that the virus can be curbed in timely manner. Alright? So that's it right there, man. So 2 players on the Lakers, y'all, man. This stuff is happening to everybody. People need to understand just because they're entertainer and their entertainment world that they're invincible. That's a total lie. Alright, so everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Vegas. We on lockdown right now. Disrespectful. This stuff is crazy. Never thought I'd see this. But, years ago, me and my sister was in the living room talking about these type of moments. Like, damn, will we ever have to live in these moments? And now it's here. All right, so that being said, man, like the video, share the video, leave the comments below. Let me know what you think about 2 more players. 2 Laker players came down with the, CV virus and all that. So, I'm out of here, man. Sue Sports News. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the PayPal or the Cash App if you can. Other than that, I'm out of here. Bang.